Hey guys, so today our video discussion is about stress, and I couldn't tell you how great of timing it is for this. Um, I would stress, I think everybody stresses, especially when they're in college. But I would stressed just about assignments, being on time, and making sure I was on task. But I don't think that in college I was overtly stressed until I was in grad school. Um, my first semester of the credential program and in my master's was right when my brother and my sister were both getting married, and I was just in a new relationship. And so going to these weddings, like all these people around me saying, "Oh, when are you getting married? Oh, what are you doing now with your life?" And it's just like, whoa, slow down. I just graduated college. I'm trying to finish my credentials so I can actually start the career that I want. It just put a lot of perspective in my eyes, and I would start to have those conversations with my boyfriend and kind of realizing, like, whoa, I still need to get to know him. I need to grow together in a relationship. Like, this is way too fast, and just kind of putting the brakes on it. But I realized, like, at that time it wasn't that bad until maybe about August or September when I started my third and fourth session of grad school, and that's when I was just taking too many classes. I was taking three classes. Two were masters, and one was for the credential program on top of student teaching and then full-time coaching. It just like I took too much on at once, and it didn't help that like the head coach that I was working for never showed up, and just a lot of things put into factors, and trying to find roommates, and I just felt like I had way too much going on my plate that I didn't know what to do. I wasn't exercising because I felt like I didn't have the time, and I ended up having to turn in a huge assignment late because I didn't prioritize my time. I was too focused on trying to please everyone on the team that I was working for, and I was working too hard for one other class and not prioritizing time for the other classes. It just, I don't know, I learned from it. Now I've started, in the book it says, like creating lists and trying to control the controllable. That's what one of my water polo players even told me. He's like, all you can do is just control the controllable. And I'm like, man, this high schooler is telling me advice, and I'm older than he is. I don't know, but it was valuable information. I bought a planner, and I've never had a planner like that before, and I put one item down every single day of something small that I need to work on, and if I didn't get it done, at least the next day it was something small where if I had to do both, it was okay. But I never let 2 days worth of work go past those 2 days. So I made sure that when I was working that I had just two small little things that I needed to do for the class, and then okay, then the next day I can do something for it. That way I didn't feel overwhelmed, or I just knew how to balance my time and everything that was going on with work. I have also noticed, like, talking to my boyfriend a little bit more. He just kind of talks me through it. I get anxiety attacks, so when people start to talk to me about what I'm doing next, what I want to do with my life, I realize, like, that's coming up soon, and I need to start applying for jobs, and he just kind of, like, calms me down so I don't have these anxiety attacks, and just take one step at a time. Like, okay, well, you know what, if this is what's going to happen, all right, look up where you want to work. Okay, now look up what you're required to have under your belt. And then next, okay, find a phone number, give a call the next day. Something where just taking your step, taking it slow, and then it'll eventually come in its own time. So, I've been working on it. I've never really experienced it because I always had a set plan, and then now that I've have all this stuff, all these opportunities coming at me, and I don't like to say no, but I realized, okay, you know what, for my health, for my success, I need to say no to some things so that I can prioritize my time and give everyone my full potential.